Welcome to DaAi Headlines. I'm Helen Liao. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in the show today, Hsinchu Tzu Chi volunteers are bringing love and care to the survivors and family members of the tour bus accidents in Jianshi Township. In Malaysia, the Tzu Chi Malacca chapter is hosting the first New Shoe Scholarship Award ceremony, helping a total of 688 students. And to celebrate its 4th birthday, DaAi Technology is hosting a fashion show to display its eco-friendly products. Over the weekend, a tragic accident occurred in Hsinchu, Taiwan, where a medium-sized bus plugged into a valley in Jianshi Township at 3 p.m. on December 9th, leading to the death of 13 passengers and injuring another 10. The 22 passengers on board were all members of the Alumni Association of Taishan Elementary School in New Taipei City. Over 100 volunteers in Hsinchu were mobilized to care for the survivors and bereaved family and prepare hot meals and ginger tea for the rescue workers.
Here in Jianshi Township, Hsinchu, rescue workers are working effortlessly to bring the deceased out of the bus. Unable to see anything in the dark, rescue workers depend on lights powered by generators to do their job. At 3 p.m. on December 9th, a medium-sized bus that was carrying 23 persons, including the driver, plunged into a 350 meters deep valley, causing 13 deaths.
The 10 injured patients have been sent to various hospitals away from the mountain. There were a total of 23 people, and one by one, we are bringing up the bodies of 13 deceased passengers.
The 22 passengers were all members of the Alumni Association of the Taishan Elementary School in New Taipei City, who were on a trip together. Police officers are still investigating the cause of the accident. The 10 survivors, including the driver, have been sent to 4 different hospitals in Hsinchu, where the doctors have all confirmed that none is in a life-threatening condition. On the evening of the 9th, the Deputy Mayor of New Taipei City, Hou You-yi, arrived in Hsinchu to show support for the victims and their family members. Also on site caring for the injured patients and their family members are Tzu Chi volunteers. Upon receiving the news of the bus accident, 122 Tzu Chi volunteers were mobilized to visit the victims in all 4 hospitals. The bodies of the 13 deceased passengers were all sent to the Veterans General Hospital Hsinchu branch.
If you need anything, you can just ask us.
Volunteers accompanied bereaved family members until the bodies of the deceased arrived at the hospital. They also prepared 100 hot meals for the rescue workers.
We have cooked a pot of ginger tea and also brought 2 boxes of bread for the staff on duty. We came from Zhudong.
It has been a long night for everyone, and Tzu Chi volunteers in Taoyuan and New Taipei City vowed to continue to care for the victims and their family members.
In the Philippines, Chiang Kai-shek College Alumni Association in Manila invited Tima doctors to join them on a free clinic for ophthalmological patients. For Tima doctors in the Philippines, this was the 156th free clinic.
Taking her 3 grandsons to the free clinic, Lori Fee feels helpless when she talks about her situation.
The father cannot work because he's blind in one eye and has glaucoma in the other. I'm the sole breadwinner for the family.
2 years ago, Tzu Chi helped one of Lori Fee's grandson undergo cataract surgery. Knowing that Tzu Chi is holding another free clinic, Lori Fee brings 3 grandsons with severe myopia to seek medical help.
I'm hoping that you can help us again with glasses for my grandsons because I cannot afford to buy them.
This is the 156th Tima free clinic in the Philippines, providing ophthalmological treatment. To receive Tima's treatment, Maxima traveled far from the northernmost province.
My eyesight gradually deteriorates and sometimes I cannot see. There are times when my head aches and my eyes get teary.
Besides Tzu Chi volunteers, the alumni of Chiang Kai-shek College also take part in the event.
Last 2 years,
we organize the free clinic every year. 2 years ago, we also worked with Tzu Chi. We know Tzu Chi helps the poor and sick in the community, so we are grateful for Tzu Chi's devotion.
The free clinic served 107 patients, of whom 27 patients requiring surgery were transferred to Tzu Chi's free clinic center.
China Tzu Chi volunteers have continued to distribute winter aid supplies to families in need in Jingyuan Township, Gansu Province. With the help of many local volunteers, the supplies were efficiently handed out. Also in Gansu Province, a new elementary school was established in Liuchuan Township. The school will offer students an education with Tzu Chi's humanitarian spirit.
Entering this family's yard, one sees the results of the rice harvest.
今年收成好，买了一个新的4轮车。买了4轮车。买了新的，新的。你看机械化的，机械化来了，它就提高生产力了。哎呀，天子小学你知道吗？天子小学。
These residents used to live in the mountainous areas of Roli Township, but since relocating to the new village, their lives have improved, and the villagers' children have a new school to attend.
我们如果在这边办一个学校。
If we establish a school here, then the children from the smaller neighboring schools could transfer here. We would like this school to be a central elementary school.
变成一个中心小学。
On December 6th, at Liuchuan Tzu Chi Elementary School's opening ceremony, the students from nearby all came to visit the school they will be attending in the spring of 2013.
I've just asked the students whether they like this school, and they said they like it because it's pretty. Besides giving them a pretty school, we want to introduce Jin's aphorisms into the school.
The new elementary school will provide an education for up to 400 students and also has boarding options for those who live far away, giving every child a chance at education. Tzu Chi's love continued to spread to Gansu Province, where volunteers held a winter aid distribution. DaAi Bao, a local resident, shows his appreciation by helping out during the distribution.
I'm not tired because Tzu Chi has shown us much love. I volunteer to help distribute items to other residents. I'm very happy to be here helping.
This is Tzu Chi's second round of distribution in Jingyuan Township, Gansu Province. Most of these volunteers are originally from Roli Township, but have since moved to Liuchuan Township because of the relocation program.
We are happy to receive these winter aid supplies, and I wanted to do something to show my appreciation of Tzu Chi's kindness. I want to do this.
With the help of so many local volunteers, the 718 households received the supplies quickly. The residents return home with smiles on their faces as they know that this winter is warmer with Tzu Chi's love.
In Brazil, Itapevi City, Sao Paulo, was flooded in November. Thus, Tzu Chi volunteers conducted a relief distribution to help the flood victims. As Christmas is around the corner, the volunteers also prepared Christmas gifts for the children.
Here at the kindergarten in Itapevi City, the flood victims and their children are waiting to pick up aid supplies. Upon seeing pairs of new sneakers, Diego is excited. Tzu Chi volunteers also bring new mattresses and the diapers for the flood victims. In this aid distribution, the volunteers hand out 195 pairs of sneakers and 69 mattresses. To continue their love and care for the locals, Tzu Chi promises to come back again.
In January, Tzu Chi will come back and hold a free clinic. The free clinic held in June was very successful. Let's give them a round of applause.
As Christmas is just around the corner, the volunteers also prepare candies and toys for 700 children. Santa also showed up to further enliven the celebratory atmosphere. Following the event, 4-year-old Yasmin didn't rush home but helped clean up the venue. With such devotion, the event concluded perfectly.
Moving to Malaysia on December 9th, the Tzu Chi Malacca chapter held the first New Shoe Scholarship Award ceremony. This program rewards students for scholastic achievement, filial piety, for attendance and academic improvement, among other things. The volunteers hope that with their encouragement, the student can not only achieve good grades but also practice good behavior. Receiving their scholarships from the Tzu Chi volunteers, these are winners of Tzu Chi's New Shoe Scholarships. To help underprivileged students, this year the program rewards students for scholastic achievement, filial piety, full attendance, and academic improvement, among other things. A total of 688 students received this year's scholarships.
Previously, only children with good grades had the opportunity to go on stage, where those who were still improving could only watch off stage. Today, these children also have the opportunity to go on stage. I think this will encourage them greatly.
Meanwhile, Lingis, the winner of the Filial Piety Award, goes on stage and shares his story with everyone. In spite of living in hardship and having to care for his older brother, who needs special care, the boy still excels academically.
Even though we all come from less fortunate families, this doesn't mean that we cannot be successful in the future. I'll study hard so I can go to college. I want to take this opportunity to thank Tzu Chi for supporting my family.
After listening to volunteers' explanation about the bamboo coin banks, the winner of this year's special award, Luo Zhenwei, is inspired to do something. Luo also comes from an underprivileged family, but he decides to donate a little from his paycheck each month to help others in need.
When I grow up, I will donate money to support Tzu Chi or become a volunteer. If I have the ability, I will donate $10 to help others.
Holding their certificates up high, the scholarship winners showed that the New Shoe Scholarships not only support needy students financially, but also teach them to have a giving heart. Also in Malaysia, behind each New Shoe Scholarship recipient is a moving and inspiring story of determination and willpower. Despite hardship, 9-year-old Shahadat's father passed away this April from a heart attack. Since then, he has stepped into his father's shoes, taking on the responsibility of looking after the household and also helping his mother at their stall. Because of his action, he was nominated for the Filial Piety Award.
It's only 6 in the morning and 9-year-old Shahadat is already on his bicycle riding to the market to buy ingredients for his mom's vendor business.
He's a very hardworking and obedient child. You don't see children like him anymore. The others, when they see what we do, they run for their lives.
Since Shahadat's father passed away from a heart attack this April, despite being at a young age, he has taken on his father's responsibilities to help his mom with their vendor business so that she can continue to make ends meet.
Tolong mak. Tolong mak buat apa? Jaga mak.
Chopping the banana leaves, transporting all the ingredients, helping set up the store each day, and all the labor-intensive work, Shahadat does it all because he understands his mom's hardship.
There's no mother in the world who wants her child to work, but we have no choice. We have to make a living. I'm grateful to God that although he is only 9 years old, he has the maturity of a 12-year-old. He knows to do the right thing.
Shahadat's thoughtfulness and filial piety have helped lift the burden off his mom's shoulders, and his behavior has received much praise from Tzu Chi volunteers. It was therefore decided to nominate him for Tzu Chi Malacca's Scholarship Award for Filial Piety.
Children his age would rather be outside playing, but I don't see that in him. He will come to the stall straight after school to help his mother watching the stall, and at the end of the day, they will pack up and go home together.
Sometimes I do complain because I can't go out and play. If I can't go out, sometimes I'll ride my bicycle to the back and watch my friends play just for a short while, then I will be right back.
In times of adversity, this family did not lose direction. Instead, Shahadat became more thoughtful and their hearts came even closer together.
Semoga mak sihat, panjang umur.
Tainan Tzu Chi Senior High School is known for its humanistic education, which not only influenced students but also parents. Two brothers who enrolled in the school 5 years ago not only made the tea ceremony tradition a part of their daily lives, but also motivated their parents to become volunteers. The Tzu Chi spirit has truly inspired this family.
Every day when these two brothers of the Higashiyama family return home, the first thing they do is serve hot tea to their parents.
Our tea ceremony classes helped me realize that I need to make what I learned at school a part of my life. So when I come home from school, I bring my parents tea every day. They work very hard, and I hope that they can feel warmth and love from this cup of tea.
5 years ago, a devout Yiguandao family sent their children to the Tainan Tzu Chi Senior High School because they wanted their sons to become vegetarians. Yet through volunteer work, the parents see positive changes in their kids. So both parents don volunteer vests to become role models for their sons.
Our time on earth is limited. Children usually do what their parents do. Leading by example is key because actions are louder than words.
When you dedicate your life to serving others, you will find that you receive a lot more in return.
Now, Higashiyama Ichinio is not only well-versed in sutras, but has also inspired his peers to become vegetarians. After school every Wednesday, he stays behind to help mop the floors. His younger brother also enjoys helping others.
I volunteer because I truly enjoy volunteering. It boosts my self-confidence. I believe that helping others is better than receiving help. During school holidays, I would put in extra volunteer hours. I really enjoy that.
These two brothers brought the Tzu Chi spirit into their homes, leading their parents into volunteer efforts. Their experiences at school has not only become a daily topic at home, but has also opened up a new horizon for the entire family.
To celebrate its 4th birthday this year, DaAi Technology held a fashion show to display its latest designs, featuring Tzu Chi volunteers and family members as models. The spotlight item, of course, was Tzu Chi's eco-friendly blanket, which are often given to disaster victims at the organization's international relief work.
DaAi Technology is celebrating its 4th birthday this year by holding a fashion show. On stage, Tzu Chi volunteers modeled the fashionable yet environmentally friendly clothes. The hottest item at the show, of course, is the gray eco blanket made from plastic bottles.
Since 2009, we have used 240 million recycled plastic bottles to make our products, in return reducing 6.15 million liters of carbon and saved 21 million liters of water.
The gray eco blanket have been distributed to 29 different countries in keeping disaster victims warm against the cold, and has received numerous awards for its eco-friendliness, including one from Tu Rheinland Group of Germany. The hard work from the past 4 years are evident in this evening's event.
in Canada to give underprivileged students at the Amrosimo Elementary School a chance to learn about Mother Nature. Tzu Chi volunteers organized a field trip to the Vancouver Aquarium. Upon seeing the sea animals, the students were very excited and happy. With dolphins, sharks, and penguins swimming in front of them, students from the Admiral Seymour Elementary School are very excited.
That's when they're cleaning themselves. They're moving all of their feathers into perfect order. But they're also...
And the sharks were great because they were swimming fast, and I love the turtles, the big turtles.
The Admiral Seymour Elementary School is located not far away from the Vancouver Aquarium. However, less than half of the students have been to the aquarium due to their family's financial circumstances. Upon hearing the situation, Tzu Chi volunteers decided to pay for the tickets and transportations for 120 students.
They were sharing with me that they were so excited to see the jellyfish and the sharks and to have this opportunity to learn about nature and to learn about the ocean that they live right beside.
I think this is a very meaningful event. We saw smiles on their faces. I think they learned a lot from this trip.
The students draw their favorite sea animals while sharing their thoughts with the volunteers. This trip has given the students an opportunity to learn about the nature. With a history of over 100 years, the Rose Parade, which takes place annually in California, has attracted over 1 million viewers and participants. Tzu Chi and DaAi Life had collaborated decorating floats to commemorate organ donors. On December 1st, family members of donors gathered to lend a helping hand in decoration efforts.
The young face in the photo belongs to DaAi Xiu, student at the Tzu Chi Academy, who passed away because of a severe allergic reaction. His parents, in the end, allowed him to become an organ donor to save lives.
Asians traditionally believe that we must keep the corpse intact. However, my aunt and uncle said that they wanted to spread their son's love throughout the world.
The Tournament of Roses in California has been held for 124 years. Partnering with DaAi Life, Tzu Chi volunteers and donor families work together, decorating floats in memory of the young donors.
Human life is the most precious. By donating their organs to save lives, they teach us a lot. While these selfless donors are no longer with us, we can still allow their spirit and memory to live on.
This year, the photos of 72 donors will be featured on the float. Their selflessness has saved many lives while teaching us the true value of life.
Moving back to Taiwan at the end of the show, 25 medical staff from the Fuding Hospital in China visited the Jingsi Hall in Kaohsiung City. The medical staff was surprised when they saw senior volunteers cleaning up the place and even took photos with the volunteers to record the special encounter. We'll leave you with these images. Thank you for watching DaAi Headlines. Goodbye.